Sorry guys, my internet went off, so that was hanging the live streaming I was doing. So let's continue. So I finished cutting the onion and the habanero pepper. We're gonna be adding salt now. I put a very tiny habanero pepper so it won't be too spicy. A little bit of salt, and at the same time I'll put my nutmeg. Nutmeg really helps to remove the smell of the egg. I'm gonna put a little bit of suya spice, which is always my favorite spice. In all the spices that I use, suya spice is always my favorite. Not forgetting my parsley, dried parsley leaf. So all these things that I added will just make the egg to come out very, very well, guys. So you can see all the things I added in the egg. There's lemon, squeeze of lemon juice, freshly squeezed lemon juice in it, and there's salt, habanero pepper, onion, parsley leaf, suya spice, and nutmeg. So those are the things I added so that the egg will have a kind of taste that I will love, not the one that will put me off. So added salt to this because this morning I'm gonna be frying the plantain so that we can make pap. Yeah. So at the same time, I'm gonna add more oil to the one that we're going to use to fry plantain. First of all, we'll start by frying our egg. So let's put on the fire. Let me close this before it will hit my head because it's very close. So we're gonna be using our power oil remaining. So we'll allow this to heat now. So before we pour the egg. So let's just give it a little time. So you have to be careful. Make sure your frying pan is properly clean. So not too much oil. Not like before when we didn't know how to fry egg, that will put so much oil and pour the whole thing in there. It will swell up very, very well. Oh. But the only thing is that it has sucked so much oil that it will be difficult to press them out. So we're gonna pour the egg now. So this is the way I normally like to fry my egg, to make sure that the egg comes out very well, guys. So let me bring it closer so that you can see exactly how the egg is. Okay, so we'll allow this now to heat very well so that it will rise the way it's supposed to rise. And of course I'm not gonna turn it upside down, so I will allow the heat to enter it very, very well so that everything will come out very well. All the spices, everything that I put was well incorporated in it, and the taste is gonna be yummy, guys. All right, guys, you can see how all the onion, the parsley leaf, the colors, everything come out very, very well. Okay, so but let's just flip it a bit. But I don't want the upper part to scatter. Just a little bit, and we're removing it now carefully. We're removing it. Don't mind about whether it's scattered or not. So the remaining oil in it, I'm gonna pour it into the frying pan that I will use for the egg, the plantain. So let the oil be getting hot. So the oil that is here is not gonna be a kind of deep frying the plantain properly. I'm not using the air fryer this morning to fry the plantain. No. So I'm using oil to fry it so that you get that nice taste of African ripe plantain in a way that you will enjoy it. So we'll just allow the oil to get hot. All right. Since the egg is ready, so we'll keep the egg aside. So whenever you are frying, don't allow the handle of your frying pan to be facing you. You can make a mistake while you're trying to pass, and this thing can cause a very serious accident. So you make sure that you turn the handle inwards, this way, inwards like this, like 180 degree. So you put it this way, leave it there, and with that, this place has a very free passage way, so that for you to move around without you hitting the handle of this thing, to avoid a very serious accident that might be it will be very, very disastrous. So with this now, I believe that you have learned something. So whenever you're frying, never you leave the handle of your frying pan close to your body. Please avoid all this unwanted, all this no accident is wanted, of course. Avoid it as much as possible to make sure that you don't have accidents in the kitchen. Okay, so the plantain is already on fire now, and it will be frying. Hence it fries properly. We'll now get it out. All right guys, let's prepare the pap. The water has boiled and our plantain is almost ready to come out from fire. So but let's get the pap ready. So we have to be careful not to put too much water at a time. So while we wait for the pap to set, so let's get our plantain out of fire. So the plantain is ready. Like I told you, it's not like the one that is very, 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 very ripe like that. So normally I love to leave it and it will get too ripe, but since my son is not around, because we don't eat the ones that are too ripe like that. So with that, there's no need of making it to be too ripe. It will be too sugary. Okay. So let that be frying. Normally, whenever I make pap and it does not get that strong like that, I'm gonna put it inside the microwave for 30 seconds, and it will get it the way I want it. Just 13 seconds, and that's it. So guys, the pap is ready. So we're gonna be putting our, this is a powdered milk, so I have to dissolve it with hot water. So I'm gonna pour it into this pap now. So meanwhile, it is a skimmed milk. It's not full cream. So I'm putting like teaspoon of honey inside the pap. So it's not gonna be sugary like that. And by the way, by the time we're making all these things, we'll normally test and see the outcome of any food that we're making before we serve it to people that will serve. This is lovely. This is nice. All right, guys. So it's time to transfer it to the plates. You see, this is lovely. This is lovely, guys. So we're gonna scrape it very well and transfer all the pap into the plates. It tastes so good. It tastes so good, guys. So we need to get our plate for the plantain. Let's get our plantain ready into the plate. That's good. So the next thing we're gonna do is to put the egg on it. So we have the egg, fried egg, and fried plantain inside. And as you can see, guys, our breakfast is set. So it's time for me to brew the coffee. So I already have my coffee put inside the coffee maker down there, because I have to put it by the side here, away from where my hand can hit the jar and it will just have issues. So I have the coffee in here. The next thing is for me to pour my water into the water side and make sure that what I'm making is something that will be enough for just 2 people. Okay, so I've turned it on now, so it will continue to brew while I concentrate on what I am doing here. So the remaining of the plantain is ready, guys. So we're gonna turn off this now as we're done frying the plantain. We're gonna turn it off, remove our frying pan from the cooker, and keep it where I leave it for it to get cold, so the next time I still use the oil. So that's what I do. So it's time for me to clear all the things that I use in making this food now. Yes, guys, our coffee is ready now. It has finished brewing, so we're gonna pour it into the cup. If you watch, you will know that it's not all the time that I make coffee. I make coffee maybe once in a month or twice in a month highest. So I'll just put a little bit of honey into the cup. And of course, each time I finish making any type of food, whether tea, coffee, pap, whatever, I must test it to see how it is before I serve. Oh, this is good. This is good. All right. Now our breakfast is ready, guys. We're done making this breakfast. Let me show you. So you see, the breakfast is ready, the fried plantain and fried egg. And we have our pap here mixed with our milk and honey. And we have our coffee cup here, the coffee cup. We have the coffee well brewed, and the taste is out of this world. Thank you so much for always joining and watching my videos. Thank you for those of you who do like and share my videos. I know those that are helping to share my videos. God really bless you people, and a big hug to all of you. Please, those of you who are going to watch this video right after this recording plays, do not forget to like my video, comment on it, and equally share it. Help and share it, guys. You can help to revive somebody's appetite who has not been having appetite for food. Thank you so much. Don't forget to check out my YouTube channel at Cherry Feed Vlog. God bless you all, and do have a lovely day. See you in my next video. Bye bye.